The physiological priorities are going to be neuroadaptations and metabolic response. So we want to be able to train the body to be able to recruit more motor units at a quicker rate and to be able to develop more type 2 muscle fibers or recruitment of more muscle type 2 muscle fibers, because as an athlete you need to have type 2 be dominant type 2 muscle fibers in order to be powerful. The metabolic adaptation, so because the whole game is repeated bouts of high intensity activity, we want to train the body to be able to tolerate the pH levels, high pH levels in the blood, and to be able to be efficient at recovery. The injury analysis, more studies are showing that it's more lower body injuries, quadriceps from impact, hamstrings and the gastroc because of tightness, or maybe because of improper running mechanics. The ankles and the knees, same thing. It could be improper running mechanics, but it also could be because the athlete moves in many different directions. The head and neck are the next. So you're looking at impact, falling, tackling, have injuries happening in the head and neck during those times. And so for the program, really looking at creating stability in the joints around these areas that are prone to injury, lots of flexibility training. The strengths for John is that his VO2 max is high. He needs a good aerobic base because he does more sprinting than the other players. His upper body strength is good. Again, he's the main ball handler of the team. He needs to be able to throw that ball, and he has more experience than the rest of the team. His weaknesses are his he can lose just a little bit of weight because of his position. He needs to be light on his feet and agile and quick. So losing a little bit of weight will help with that. Agility is a little bit low. Again, he needs to maneuver in those small spaces, so we need to improve his agility time. And his box jump was a little bit low. That assesses power. He does need to be, as an athlete, rugby athlete, he needs to be powerful. The training priorities are speed, one of them. So again, because of his position, we need to improve his sprint time. So we're looking at improving not just sprint time, but all multi-directional speed, linear speed, his limb speed. He needs to be quick at throwing the ball, quick at kicking the ball, quick at getting the ball to his players. So the goal here is going to be improving his sprint time. So we'll be doing those tests that he did initially. Power is another training priority. So he needs to be able to respond at a quick, rapid rate. So when he kicks the ball, he needs to be quick at it. When he throws, he needs to be quick and forceful. He tackles larger players, so he needs to have technical power. So the ability to be able to stand his ground, maintain his balance. He works a lot outside of the scrums and the rucks and the mauls, and so he needs to be able to maintain his balance as the bigger players are working against him. And agility is another goal. He needs to be able to dodge players. He's the main ball handler. He needs to be able to be quick and agile with his feet and his hand to be able to retrieve the ball.